Color lights sweep across the dance floor, filled with style, confidence, and rhythm. Platform shoes glide, afros sway. The camera pans to a tall, composed figure with a calm voice and unmistakable presence. That voice belongs to the visionary, creator, and host of Soul Train, a program that didn't just showcase music, but redefined how Black culture, fashion, and expression was seen around the world. At a time when mainstream television rarely reflected this richness of Black artistry, he built a platform that celebrated. Week after week, Soul Train delivered the sound, style, and soul of generation, launching careers, shaping trends, and uniting audiences through rhythm. From Chicago radio to national television, this man transformed an idea into a cultural institution that still echoes through music, dance, and media today. This is a story of a man who put soul on the screen and changed the rhythm of television forever. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Don Cornelius. Now, before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. Donald Cortez Cornelius was born on September 27th, 1936 in Chicago, Illinois. Born in Chicago's South Side, but raised in the Bronxville area. After graduating from DOO-WOP High School in 1954, he joined the United States Marine Corps, and he spent 18 months in Korea. Following his military service, he worked in a variety of jobs, including selling tires, cars, and insurance, as well as serving as a police officer for Chicago. He quit his day job in 1966 to go to school for 3 months for broadcasting. Despite being married with 2 kids and having only $400 in his bank account, which is around $4,000 today, Don, he truly betted on himself. In 1966, he found his voice in radio. At WVON, a prominent Black radio station, Cornelius developed a reputation for being professional and having a calm authority. He understood the power of media, not just to entertain, but to inform and uplift a community. But radio was only the beginning. Cornelius' first appearance on television was in 1967, where he joined Chicago television station WCIU to present a news program that was called A Black View of the News. Originally a journalist and motivated by the civil rights movement, Cornelius observed that in the late 60s, there was very few television shows in the United States that showcased soul music, except for one TV show that was called Soul. In 1970, he debuted Soul Train on WCIU as a daily local TV show. His vision was simple, yet revolutionary. A show that centered Black musicians, dancers, and culture without compromise. Featuring live performances, a dance line, and interviews with emerging artists. The show was very authentic, and it resonated with viewers who never seen themselves represented this way on TV. Within a year, Soul Train went national. He introduced numerous African American performers to a broader audience through their appearance on Soul Train, a show that was both influential among African Americans and popular with the general public. Cornelius, as a writer, producer, and host of Soul Train, was instrumental in increasing exposure for Black musicians such as James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye, and Michael Jackson, to mention a few, as well as creating opportunities for talented dancers, paving the way for popular TV dance programs. Cornelius oversaw the establishment of Soul Train, a program that cast a fresh light on African Americans, resulting in the Black is Beautiful campaign. Before Soul Train, Blacks was rarely seen on television, and they usually get guest appearance on white-centered shows. Soul Train celebrated the African American culture and introduced African American audiences and dancers to television. Besides his smooth, deep voice and afro, which slowly shrank over the years as hairstyle trends changed, Cornelius was best known for the catchphrase that he used to close out the show.
You come on and do it with us next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and...
Beyond music, Soul Train became a runaway for black fashion and self-expression. Bell bottoms, bold prints, and natural hairstyles, and confident style statements turned the dance floor into a culture showcase. The Soul Train line became a symbol of joy, inspiring dance trends everywhere. For many viewers, the show affirmed identity and pride during the time of social transformation. In an era with few black creators control their own media platform, Cornelius maintained ownership and creative control of Soul Train. This was very groundbreaking. He proved that black produced television could succeed nationally, while still staying true to his audience. Cornelius didn't just open up doors, he built new ones. The success of this show led to the creation of the Soul Train Music Awards, further cementing Cornelius' influence. The brand expanded globally, introducing international audiences to Black American music and culture. Through these ventures, Cornelius ensured that Soul Train was not just a show, but an institution. In 1975, he and Dick Griffey launched Soul Train Records, but by 1977, Soul Train Records became Solo Records. Cornelius had a small number of roles in films, such as a record producer that was named Mo Fuzz in the 1988 movie Tape Heads. In 1987, he made an appearance in the movie The Return of Bruno. As musical trends shifted and cable television expanded, Soul Train faced new competition. Yet, the show adapted, continuing to highlight evolving genres like hip-hop and New Jack Swing. Cornelius stepped down as host in 1993, but remained a guiding force behind the scenes. His legacy was already secured. In 1982, to correct a congenital deformity in his cerebral arteries, he claimed that he was never the same following the operation, and it played a role in his decision to withdraw from presenting Soul Train in 1993. Sadly, on February 1st, 2012, at 4 a.m., the police was sent to Cornelius' Los Angeles home after reports of a gunshot. He was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He was only 75 years old. His impact remains immeasurable. Modern music shows, dance competitions, and award programs all trace their lineage to the blueprint he created. More than entertainment, Soul Train documented decades of cultural evolution, preserving moments that might otherwise have been lost. Cornelius gave the world a weekly celebration of soul, and in doing so, he changed television forever. Don Cornelius was a quiet revolutionary. With vision, determination, and unwavering pride, he created a platform that celebrated Black excellence when few others would. He didn't chase trends because he set them. He didn't follow culture because he elevated it. And every beat, every dance step, every spotlight on Soul Train carries his legacy forward. Don Cornelius didn't just produce a show, he built a movement. Now, before we go, I have a few questions for you all. What is your favorite episode of Soul Train? Also, did you watch the show that was dedicated to Soul Train called American Soul? If so, what are your thoughts? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.